Hello everybody, welcome to my live stream. I'm doing it late night this time around. It's the only chance I get. And please subscribe to my Twitch and my YouTube. And if you do chat and I don't see it, I apologize. The menus sometimes work and sometimes they do not. We're gonna play The Last Faith on the Nintendo Switch, and then some Atari as by request on the Nintendo Switch. I will play probably only a couple of the Atari ones. I'm not very good at those, but I will throw a couple of those in towards the end. Now, The Last Faith is a very difficult game. I got so far with it, and if you've been following my channel, you know that when a game gets too ridiculous, like you're battling a boss and you struggle on it and you finally get the pattern, and then the boss changes into another boss when you can barely beat the first boss. I usually give up on those types of games after a while. I'm not going to struggle on a game. A game is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to be unbearable. Just so you know. But we'll play some of this for a little bit, and then we'll go to the Atari games towards the end and play a few of those, and we can talk, chat. If you want to say hi, I appreciate that. Any comments, as long as you keep it civilized. All right, well, let's get started. I hope you enjoy it. And at times I'll play a half hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of live streaming. It just depends. Okay. Sometimes it's a little hectic getting started here. I gotta check just a couple of things. Okay, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. Looks good too. All right, let's get started here. Bring my menu up. Yeah, there's a lot of menus here. I think I need a double video card. 2 monitors or something. Now, I did play this before, as you can see at the top here. Level 14, 13% complete, 54 hours. Wow. I got really into it. But we're going to start over. I want to show you this game from the beginning, and about where I am in this save here. I might not play this game much longer. It's very difficult. There are puzzles to this too. It's sort of like a Castlevania game, which you'll see here shortly. The voice acting, or the voices in this game, are kind of iffy. You'll see in a second here. Now, before I just played, I think I played this one before. Well, let's pick a different one. Let's do this Stargazer one. I guess there's 4 endings because there's 4 different characters, so there might be 4 endings to this game. But let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go right through. I think you got to set up your different abilities, like for the strength levels.
A new dawn is at hand. The old ways are diminished. Only corruption and deception remain. But one rises above all others, falsely claiming salvation.
See how
They gather disciples
the voices
to
are?
take all for themselves.
Like they're trying too hard. Little soft voices trying to make it
Those who
spooky.
defy this deity suffer. They become servants to pain, imprisoned in solitude, barely existing.
Kind of lose patience when they talk.
Yet only those
Too
who
slow.
have been chosen possess the gift to reclaim what has been taken by
See
the
how they're slow?
unworthy keeper.
It's kind of annoying a little bit. Speed it up.
Only they can commit to such a burden.
I got impatient when they talk. I would just click,
If they are
skip through it.
able, their pledge shall be rewarded.
It's like slow.
With salvation.
See? Trying to be more dramatic. Oh, okay. Has he got a candle holder? Looks like a candle. His weapon. And then there's a map here. It's sort of like Castlevania. I mean, they were really close with it, but they made it a little difficult. Can be kind of... It's like a whip. And you can always come back to this video even after the live and reread this if you like. I'm not gonna read it. See, it's sort of like Castlevania. They did an okay job with it, but then it pressed to jump. Oops, wrong one. Okay, whatever. I know what I'm doing. Sorta. And I don't have... It's not showing the... to the left bottom of the screen there. You can switch those items, but I can't switch the items now for some reason. I kind of like this weapon better because I played it with the other character and you have like a sword or an axe and you have to get a little bit closer. This here you can kind of stay at a distance a little bit more. But as the game gets further in, it gets more difficult. And becomes kind of hideous, where they make it a little too difficult to want to play it anymore. You kind of lose the joy of it. But it's a nice game if you can beat the the end bosses of each part, then it's more enjoyable. So, and every time you push X, you get recharged, refilled on your energy up at the top left. With your items down below, you have to find those items as you beat the enemies. Sometimes they'll drop items, or you can buy them at that one guy has like a little store, but he doesn't offer very much. It says right and Y. Should just be able to just push this, right? That could come in handy later. And a lot of these doors you can't open. I did get stuck for a while on my other save. I mean, it's a neat game. It's just it becomes very difficult later on in the game, and I just don't like games where they kind of cheat. They make you work way too hard. Like, for instance, you work so hard to beat a boss, and then all of a sudden, the boss transforms into another monster. I really don't like games like that. I played my fair share of challenging games over the years, and I can tell you, a lot of games ain't really worth playing for very long if they don't make it enjoyable to play. This one does have some difficulty later on. Like I said, you can either continue attempting to play it more, or you can just say, this isn't worth it. Worth my time. You know what I mean? And if you take a look at the map here again, see, it looks like a Castlevania game, don't it? It's not too bad overall. If it wasn't as difficult to beat those bosses, it would be even more enjoyable. Like I said, and that's where I have a problem with this game because of that. And the puzzles are kind of neat. I had to walk the entire map and backtrack several times before a door opened that I didn't even know opened. So I was running around the map, and I was over there and the door wasn't open. And I said, you know what? You know, when you can't get any further, what you do is you just backtrack and you just replay the map over and over a few times, which takes a lot of time up. And then when you just about to give up, oh, you know, you say to yourself, oh, okay. Almost like the game was kind of mocking you or glitching or something. It finally opened, and I said one last go. I went over to that one corner of the map, and it just was open. and it didn't even tell me, you know, there was no animation showing that door opening, and it was just open. And I didn't know what I did, but it finally opened, and then I advanced further. And that's when it got really difficult after that point. When I got to that boss, it was, it defeated me several times. And I finally beat the boss. He transformed into another monster, and I could barely beat the first stage. And it turns out there was a second stage. And sometimes there's probably a third stage. And I'm not going to play that. And Metroid was that way. That's why I never really could beat the majority of those Metroid games. I beat one Metroid, and that was on the Super Nintendo. That was difficult for me. But I thought I'd play this for a little bit. Show you this one. And kind of just talk and play it for a little bit. And you can see if this is something that you might want to play. It's sort of like a Castlevania game, but you know, Metrovania or whatever they call it, which has Castlevania type elements in it. But like I said, if the bosses weren't as difficult, it would be more enjoyable. It is kind of creepy too, the game. It kind of has a, what is it, a gothic or, you know, darkness to it, like, oh yeah, this one. Oh, I didn't set up. That's what it was. I didn't set up the my stuff here. That's why the item wouldn't show up. Okay, now I can do it. Will I beat it? Oh no. Almost. And see, it's like this. And then where you can barely beat it and you do it several times and repeat. And then the monster transforms into something else, which makes the game not very enjoyable. Like, I know there are people out there that like to enjoy the challenge, but I don't really like that extreme challenge and stuff, because you know, time is short in this world, and I'm not gonna let a game get to me, you know. And So I need to get a couple more power-ups, charge-ups, so that I can, like, see, look up at the top left. You see I'm missing some energy? Now watch. So now I'm fully charged. But I'm missing a couple of charge potions, basically. And I need to get a couple potions before we can continue. And we'll see if we can beat this boss at least. I do want to play some Atari games for a few minutes. By request, there was no exact Atari game, so I'll just play a couple of the old ones, like Asteroid or something like that, and a couple other ones for a few minutes. But as soon as I get enough potions here, we will continue. Go back to that boss again. Yeah, I'm doing the live feed here a little late. It's the only time I get a chance to do it, so I'm gonna do it kind of late this time. So it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here. So yeah, I don't want to go in there yet. Go that far over. There's a couple that I need. A couple more potions I like to get if I can. Kind of make it easier to beat this boss. But this boss here kind of gives you an idea of how difficult it's going to get in the game. And look at that. I lost a lot of energy already. So, go ahead and charge this up. Okay, we're at 5 potions. I'm not sure if that's the max, but I can give this one more go here and see if we can beat it. I struggled when I was playing this. When I was first get going, I thought it was really awesome. You know, he kind of hyped a little bit about it, but then it kind of got, you know, hectic. It does have puzzles to solve. And then I guess we'll just jump off. I think we'll run into him over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's all there is. Yeah. It's not letting me. Got me. Guess I probably won't pass this part. At the rate I'm going, I'm not gonna pass it. Okay, there's bullets here. Let me check something. I don't think we have a gun. Let's see. This is... It's a whip. Now they're giving us electric stuff to use. All I need is one more potion here. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and show some love. I also do show you where to get free PC games every week and free mobile games every week as well. Go to my community on my YouTube. I can get him from here, but I can't get over there. It's a little harder with this one, even though that the whip goes further. Because they attack a lot quicker. Okay, we're at 6. We're at 6 here, so that should help me if I can just get it figured out. We should be able to beat this boss now. And this way should be where the save is. Yeah. There we go. It took me a few times on my last save. That I showed you at the beginning of the game or the live stream. Took me quite a few goes to beat that boss. If you don't give up, there's a chance you can beat it, but you know, each boss and stuff. But yeah, you know how it is. And of course, I didn't get him. I was doing really well though. Alright, it's been about half hour in, and it looks like it kind of gives you an idea of what the game is like. I guess I'm not going to be beating that on the live stream here, but that's okay. We'll move on. We'll do some Atari games here. I have a couple of them that we can... I'd like to show you... let me see here. Show you this one. This one here, you have to do stuff before you can even play any Atari games. So let's go ahead and get this one going for a second here. I don't want to download that. I want to show you a little bit of this. This is more of a preview. This is my take on this, because you have to do certain things before you can even play any of the Atari games. But I will be playing a couple on a different game. This here, I just kind of want to give you an idea of what this game is about. Kind of give you the beginning of this one. This is that 50th anniversary Atari games. But so you start out doing this, and you got to do certain things to open up an Atari game. At least I think. I never got to play an actual Atari game on this game because they wanted you to do certain things. But I'll play a couple minutes of this, kind of give you an understanding what I'm talking about. I didn't really like it. You couldn't go right to... So it's like a mini game that you have to pass certain things before any Atari games pop open to be able to play. And I'm not really into that type of thing. So yeah, I got a kitty cat over here climbing on all over the shelves. Kitty thinks I'm playing. Get off of there. If you hear anything fall, it's because the cat pushed it off the shelf. Alright, anyway. We'll play this for a couple minutes and... See, this is kind of like a mini game. See, this has nothing to do with an Atari game. Atari games at all. So... Now, if I push this button... See, it doesn't do anything. It won't let you play. Won't let you do anything. You have to actually play this mini game and do what it says before you can even do any Atari games. So okay. See, oh, it's doing this, giving you like cover art. But I wanted to show you this game, how ridiculous it is. Because this has nothing to do with Atari. See? But I wanted to share it. So, when people bought this game, it's kind of frustrating about the game to play Atari games, but you're playing a mini game that unlocks Atari games, at least I'm assuming. So, and there's no way you can just skip this stuff to play. See? There's nothing I can do to go right to the Atari games. Say resume, return to main menu. What's this? Return to stairs. Enter in first floor. Okay. Return to main menu. Say covers. Manuals. Nothing. See? You have to... Unless this is the game. Yep. Hold on one sec. I gotta deal with the kitty cat. Okay, I'm back. Kitty got stuck. I have this mini fridge, and she decided to climb back there and jump down and got stuck behind the mini fridge. Like I said in my videos, live streams, you never know what these cats are gonna do. They become more mischief when when you're live. But anyway, let's get out of this game. I just wanted to show you that one. That one wasn't very good game to me, so heart's kind of racing. It's like I had to hurry get the kitty cat. All right, kitty's okay. All right, let's play something else. Let's get another Atari game. See, this one here is actual Atari games. This is by request. Just play some games, some Atari games. So, I think I have a handheld Genesis one with little handheld. Anyway, I think I did a repair on that handheld. The power button was dirty, and I took it apart and cleaned it, and it fixed it. I was going to attempt to put a new button on it if I needed to, but the buttons I had were a little too big. But alright, let's play some Asteroids. I'm not very good at Atari games, so just bear with me. And again, I apologize. I had to help that kitty out. Became a little mischief there. Yep. That's about how I remember it. You don't want to go too fast because you lose control. Saw that coming. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. Or that. Okay. We'll play one more of that. One more time. So, what did you think about that Last Faith game? You said something you'd want to play? Have you played it and beaten it? Alright, I'm gonna have to move around. This is too... Oh boy. Yep, this is about how I remember it going for me. Even as a kid playing this, I wasn't very good. Or very skilled. Okay. I think I beat the first level there, if there is an actual level. Uh-oh. I guess it's supposed to represent thrusting in space. It's kind of accurate when you think about it. Because how easy it would be to get out of control. Okay, that's about the gist of that one. Let's see if we can get out of here. Maybe have to play it and then... There we go. Main. You have any requests, if you anybody's watching, to pick a different one, I know it's kind of late, so there might not be too many people watching. Oh wow, this looks kind of... Oh, this is an old game. Yay! Look at me! Wow. Yeah, these are some old ones. I remember this. I remember the Commodore 64 had stuff like this too. Get it! Get it! I remember that one game where you could break the backboard. It just jumped out. Alright, well, play something else. Yeah, guys and gals, remember that Pixels game, Pixels movie? So we're supposed to shoot the head, right? Yeah, this don't look good. Wonder how many people lost like hundreds of dollars playing this on the actual arcade. Well, all right. Let's see what else we got. I was looking for that one Pitfall, but none of these arcade packs have Pitfall. But there's a license disagreement because I don't see Pitfall on either. I have 3 packs of these Ataris for the Nintendo Switch, and none of them have Pitfall in them. Not one. So I'm guessing that there's something wrong with them getting a license to that. I'm assuming. So let's see here. Yeah, I was playing that Pong. I'll play it. Oh, I was awful. I'm just awful at this game. I already lost. This was like one of the first games they ever made, I think. Wow. Come on now. The line's too small. I can't get it. Well, I hope that that one who made requests for Atari games, I hope that you well, here you go. This is the result. I'm no good at these games. Yeah. Well, come on. You can play all these other high-tech games with all these different buttons you gotta push, but I can't even play this one. Well, there you go, everybody. You got a nice little laugh out of it. All right, we'll play one more. One more round here. And then, oh, nice. If you have any other requests besides, please don't pick Atari games again. Nintendo Switch games, or Super Nintendo or regular NES games. I'm all for that, but please no more Atari requests. As you can see, these are not very friendly to me. You gotta know where it's gonna go before, and sort of aim close before it gets over here, or it won't matter. No, come on now. What's going on? Is there like a... Oh, what is happening? Is this a glitch? Is this a glitch? What's happening? Computer, come on. And I guess they want me to give up on it, I guess. We're just gonna sit here all day. So, tell me about your day. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and... You can't get it to ricochet. It's just gonna keep doing it. Atari. Come on. Alright. I'm not gonna do that. No, didn't do it again. And there's no way you can like angle it so that it will slowly move a different direction either. Let's see if I can. So who's controlling the ball here? Me or the computer? Because oh, please. Well, there's your Pong for you. And I'm pushing the buttons and stuff to try to, yeah. Well, here you go, everybody. This is what Atari was like in the 70s. I think it was black and white, though. I don't think there was any colors to this. Oh. Of course you're gonna win. Well, right. We're not gonna play this game. See? That's Atari for you. I like that music, though. Doot, doot. See what this one is. Oh, another one of those line things. It's another Pong. It's another Pong. Sort of like that bricklayer or whatever. Ooh, that was close. Boop, beep, bop. I don't think it had. Remember that was supposed to be the worst game on the Atari, which was E.T., I think it was. I don't think that's on here either. Let's check. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think E.T.'s on here. We'll just kind of skip through. We'll kind of read them. There's Frog and Flies. I don't know if you remember that one. That one was in that Grandma's Boy movie. Kind of a college type. Movie. Rated R or whatever it is. And that's all you do. You just jump back and forth. You have to do it just right to get them. See how you can't get them unless you jump just so. I got that one. Yeah, leave down in the comments if you ever actually played this game. Say hi. Show some love and subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch. Twitch ain't going so well for me. Ain't nobody over there that watches my stuff. I get a couple views, but I'm thinking they might be from my YouTube. But which is cool. Thanks if that's the case. But yeah, YouTube is my go-to channel or site because I need to get to 500 subscribers for the first tier. I'm almost at halfway mark for the first tier, which is 250, but I'm not quite there yet. What's the difference between Frog and Flies and Frog Pond? It looks the same. It looks the same to me. Well, okay, maybe not. Kind of disturbing a little bit. Okay, what's the point? You just do that? Bet this is the top score. Nobody played it this long. I keep missing that one. Looks like it's starting to get faster. Something tells me they're gonna come down and attack me or something. What if you can jump off? No, I don't think you can. I'm at 65 flies now. 65. No, you can't jump off. Is that all it is? I guess you're supposed to play 2-player. Maybe that's what it is. 2-player. Playing by yourself here might be endless. Alright, let's see what happens when we get to 100, if we can make it. Nope. Well, come on. It's not letting me do it. Yeah, they are getting faster. But they're not attacking me or anything, so... Okay, we're almost at 100. Achievement unlocked. Hit full belly. Okay, now it's going crazy. It's like tripling. The score's being tripled or something. Yeah, I think this is best playing 2-player with. Yeah, I think we're done here. It'll just keep going, I think. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and call it quits for the Atari games. I hope that's what the person that requested this was wanting. But said to play some Atari games, so I did play some Atari games. But I would like to have played Pitball, but it's not even on here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. That's we're done with the Atari. Now the last Faith didn't go too well for me. I would have played it longer. I just got stuck on there. Now I could play like a random game here. We could play some Neo Geos. Maybe we could play some of those. Well, actually, you know what? Let's play some more Ataris here. This is the one I didn't play, I don't think. Yep, we'll just do some more Atari. If it lets me. Some of these games, the Nintendo Switch still has problems loading. Like that racing game took a while to load up when I was playing that before. Now, if you want to make a request for another game, feel free to do so. I can play another one in the next live. And make sure you push the like button and subscribe if you would like to. This game library. Okay. Now this one didn't have Pitfall either. So there must be a... they couldn't get the license or something for that game. I'm not really sure, but I would never see Pitfall on any of these Atari packs for like Nintendo, Switch, PlayStation, whatever. Have you ever seen it? Leave down in the comments if you ever seen Pitfall on any of these Atari packs between Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation. Yeah, let me know if Pitfall was left out of those packs. Because maybe, like I said, maybe it's because... You know what? Let's see what Asteroids looks like on this right here. Okay, it's the same. It's the same one. They just did some decorations around the screen to make it look like it's an actual arcade here. So let me see if I can get out of here. Okay, let's back out. Yeah, having stick drift on Nintendo Switch joystick. A Centipede. Destroyer. Let's check this one. 1977. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay. I got one. Missed. You gotta do it ahead of time, but it's kind of hard to do that. I missed them. Well, if the ship would stop moving, just stay right there in this same spot, it would be easier to... yeah, I'm not gonna... So you gotta go get the ones that go in the opposite direction. Yeah, there's no guarantee you'll be able to get them. It's like random. Game over, extended play for 1500. Oh, you gotta get 1500 before you can continue. Well, they didn't say that when you first started, but okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Fire truck? Oh, we gotta check that out. Press start. I did. Front to start, easy track. Okay, I am pushing it. What are we doing? It's not even doing anything. Okay, restart game. Yes. Says rear start. It's not doing anything. Yeah. It reminds me of games that don't load correctly, like on the Commodore 64, stuff like that. Yeah, this is definitely the 70s and 80s right here, because nothing's happening. Oh, okay. Gotta use the side button to get going. I'm not sure what we're doing. Wow. I wonder how much I wonder how much people bought this game for back in the day. Cause look at it. We're drifting, the fire truck's drifting. This is how you do it. You drift. Let's drift. Not sure what we're doing. I was supposed to go to a fire or something here. Okay, hold on. We're getting up here. Man, we just don't go that fast. I don't see no fire. You see a fire anywhere? Just keep going. This won't go that fast. Oh well. Now why would you run out of fuel if it's supposed to be down the street? Is that fuel? Or is that a car in the road there I missed? Okay, that's a car, right? So I don't see no fire. Wow. Yeah, this game's not very good, is it? I don't even... There's a fire truck, but yet we got no fire. What just happened? Yeah. Yeah, we were all desperate for entertainment back in the day. That's for sure. Didn't matter what it was. Just wanted to be distracted by something. It's the same thing today. Just use internet though. I mean, you see everybody on their phones when they go out and about. They just stuck to it, you know. They don't know how to put it on airplane mode and just put it in their pockets. Missile Command. We're gonna play a little bit of this. Kitty's watching me play this. Okay. Push. Okay. Play a little bit of this here. Pew! Oh, gotta use this button. What missed? I missed it. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Too late. Lost that one. Missed that too. Uh-oh. Surprised I made it this far. 1980. About 5 or 6 years before the Nintendo NES came out. I wonder how long they were developing the NES before it came out. I might have to look up that. Like, how long was the NES in development? I might look that up after done playing this. Yeah, they're moving quite quickly here. Uh-oh. It's over. Don't have any ammo. Don't forget to subscribe and to my YouTube and Twitch. And we got one left. Nope. All over. Let me look it up. Let's see if it says anything about the Nintendo's the NES. No. Let's see. It says it was first released in Japan on July 15th, 1983. It was released in the US on October 1985. It says before Nintendo started dabbling in full-on gaming systems, they had released a series of arcade games that were quite the hit with the public. Not as popular today as some of Nintendo's other games. The shooter game was an instant classic when it first came out in 1984. Okay, it said the history of the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, spans the 1982 development of the family computer to the 1985 launch of the NES, the Nintendo's rise to global dominance based upon its platform throughout the late 1980s. The family computer, or Famicom, was developed in 1982. Let's see if it says anything else. Yeah, it was launched in 1985. Late 1980s. 1982, launched in 1983, though, in Japan. So 83 in Japan, 85 in the US. It says a tradition in the company from its arcade game history into this combined global 8-bit home video game console platform. Famicom and NES continue to aggressively compete with the next generation 16-bit console, include the 1988 Sega Genesis. The platform was succeeded by the Super Famicom in 90, which is Super Nintendo in 91. Yeah, it doesn't really say too much, but you'll really go into depth here. Donkey Kong in 1981. Yeah, arcade hit. Okay. So, basically, few years. That's what it looks like. Wow, they came up with something kind of clever in a short period of time, didn't they? Doesn't really say a whole lot of how long it was in development. This is 1982 development of the family computer. Okay, it says, according to the company, more than 5.5 billion video games and over 800 million hardware units have been sold around the world since the launch of the NES more than 30 years ago. The early origin of Nintendo actually date back to 1889 with Fusajira Yamauchi began to manufacture toys, probably. I think it was toys. Let me click on it. Yeah, it's not showing it. Oh, flower cards, Japanese playing cards in 1989 or 1889. However, most people are familiar with the Nintendo Entertainment System, the video game console that became familiar in many households in the 1980s. It says it was first launched, 83 and 85. Yeah, it's not really saying how long it was in development. But there you go, everybody. That's kind of where we are. And no comments or anything. So, all right. Well, going an hour and 22 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream shortly. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like. Dry throat. Woo. It's coughing there. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Twitch and YouTube. I also show you where to get free PC games every week and free mobile games every week. Look at my community. Look at my shorts videos. That will tell you where to get it. I don't put the link up because I'm not getting anything for it, but I do tell you in the videos the name of the site to go to, and just go there and get a free account and get yourself some free PC games. If you're into free PC games, that's where you need to go to get it. It's on my YouTube. Again, my community and my shorts videos will tell you where to get them. And free mobile games. I know a lot of people are into mobile cell phones in front of their faces all day. So if you're into games, you can get some free mobile games free every week. It don't cost you anything. It don't cost you anything at all to do it. So go ahead and decide if that's something for you. And well, there you go. There you go, everybody. Okay, moving on to the next video. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, if you can.